Hi everyone and welcome along. Today we are going to do another little simple festive card design for you of a reindeer as a carousel pony. I just quite like the combination, and as you will see from the close-up, we are painting this in quite simplistic strokes. So the idea is it might look quite impressive, but it's quite easy to do, and to do many of these for those of you who are painting all your Christmas cards this year. So if you like the look of this, grab your paints and let's get started. So we're doing another Christmas card design using folded watercolour paper to create our cards. It's absolutely fantastic for card making, and we're going to do a little playful take on a carousel pony, but we're going to do a reindeer. So I'm going to start off with a vertical line, and I'm going to do a sort of oval shape, which is going to be the body of the reindeer, and I'm going to bring the line, curving line up from that side, and then from the shoulder there, bring it right up, curving right round, and make a little head like that, and we'll do some ears. That's quite a funny shaped ear. There we go. And of course, most importantly, some antlers. And then we're going to just slightly flatten out that body and have obviously our reindeer is sort of floating in its carousel pony position, so we will create some legs coming off the body. And remember, if you hate drawing, you can just pause the video at the end, and you can take a screen grab basically. I like to just sort of scribble it in, scribble those legs in, and then we can do a sort of fun little, almost like a saddle, I guess, little harness on the reindeer. And you know, it's very up to you sort of how much design you want to do on it, but we'll just pop a little eye in like that. And then it's all about sort of creating a little base at the bottom, because we're just doing a singular one. And a little canopy at the top, which the antlers are just going to sort of come up over. We'll do a little sort of umbrella, kind of umbrella shape at the top. And I'm just going to make my pole a little bit wider either side. Right, so we've done quite a lot of drawing there, and I'm going to now rub out the bits that I definitely don't need. So there are certain bits of pencil that we don't want to see at all. And then the rest of it, we just want to fade it a little bit more. So for that, I use my soft kneadable eraser. And once we've got our drawing structure in place, it means we can actually paint quite loosely and simply, which is what I want from this. I don't want it to be too precise. So that's what we're going to do. I've got some burnt sienna and some yellow ochre, and I'm going to use a sort of combination of the two to paint in the reindeer. Using my size 2 brush and sort of painting him in a slightly sort of scribbly fashion. Leaving little bits of unpainted space. Trying to sort of get the contours of the body. And then for the base and the top, what I want to do is just take some organic vermilion, and you can see these brush strokes are really basic, aren't they? Really simple. Sort of embracing imperfection with them. And I just need to let sort of letting the brown of the body dry, so we can just get a little bit of Payne's grey in there and paint in some antlers. Then I'll take some red, place it just on here. So you can see it's really simply done, quite sort of almost a bit messy. A little bit of black on the hooves. And maybe I'll do a little bit of green. So I'm going to do green on the base. And there we go. And we're just going to leave that all to dry. So we're going to use my Liquitex gold ink. You could use any gold you liked. And whoops, also we're going to do just a little bit more detail on our reindeer. So I'm going to just take some burnt sienna and just sort of create a little bit more but it's all very sort of painterly and expressive, really. And now what I want to do is fill in lots of things with the gold. So for example, the pole, and don't worry about painting over the antlers because we can always do a bit more. Gold stripes down the pole. And you don't have to have the same gold that I'm using. Could be any gold. And as I was saying the other day, when we were using it. You could always use the gold from the wintry paint palette we recently launched. That has since sold out very fast, so thank you very much for that. And I'm going to do just a simple little line at the bottom there. A simple little line at the top. Just leaving that little bit of space, a little gap. Just gives it a little bit more sort of quirky character. That's what we're after really here. I could always do a little bit of a little dotting of gold. And then a little bit of black for an eye. And a nose, or of course if you want to make him Rudolph. And then I will just take a little bit of brown, a little bit extra for the antlers there. And we're just going to let that all dry, and then we're going to rub out the pencil. And there we have the pencil all rubbed out, and you can just see like it's really basic and simple in places, but it works. And that is another lovely Christmas card design, which again should be pretty sort of doable. Once you get into the rhythm of it, you can probably paint quite a few in one go. Anyway, next time I see you, we will be talking about the watercolour advent calendar. We're going to do a video on Thursday, getting you ready, getting you familiar with the new paints if you're using the set of paints we've sold with the kit this year, or if you're just new to it and want to know how it all works. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. It's totally free. Just hit the subscribe button below this video right now. That means you'll never miss another video, and you'll be alerted every time the new video launches every day of Advent. And of course, let us know how you got on with this one. Like and comment below in the comments, because we love to hear how you're getting on with your festive inspired painting projects. And I will see you on Thursday, where we get ready for the watercolour advent calendar. Bye!